Hi students, happy morning to all. Welcome to 7th standard video. Today I am going to teach you 7th standard English term 2. Term 2 unit 1 Alice in Wonderland. Supplementary reader. This video is the continuation of the last video. Okay students, shall we move? So Alice was beginning to get tired of sitting by her sister on the bank and of having nothing to do. She had peeped into the book her sister was reading, but it had no pictures or conversation in it. She felt very tired. She felt very tired and bored. Okay, so she made her feel very sleepy. Okay, so the pleasure of making a daisy chain would be worth it to the trouble of getting and picking the daisies when suddenly a white rabbit with pink ran close by her. Okay students, now he went to the hole and see the white rabbit and talk with him. Okay. As she was going out, she saw a piece of chocolate cake that was kept on a table by the doorway. Next to the cake was a note that read, "Eat me, I am so hungry." Alice said as she ate the cake. Suddenly she felt strange and realized she had grown larger than that house. She cried. She cried that she had grown larger than that house. So, get out his house. The white rabbit shouted that get out his house. She were blocking the door. Alice managed to pick up his fan. Immediately she began to string, but little did she know it was a magical fan which made her small again. She would never get back to the right size. She went looking for help. Soon she saw a green caterpillar dressed in a pink jacket. He was sitting on the top of a large mushroom, smoking a bubble pipe. One side makes her big, the other side makes her small. He said to Alice before slithering away. One side of what? Alice called after him. The mushroom silly, he answered. Alice ate a piece of the mushroom. Thank goodness, I am growing, she cried. But which way do she go? That path leads to the Mad Hatter. The other way leads to Le Morcher, said a voice. Alice turned to find a smiling Cheshire cat in a tree. She would see him later at the Queen's Croquet game, he said before disappearing. There was a table set out under a tree in front of the house, and the March Hare and the Hatter were having tea at. There was a table set out under a tree in front of the house, and the March Hare and the Hatter were having tea at it. A dormouse was sitting between them, fast asleep, and the other two were using it as a cushion, resting their elbows on it and talking over its head. very uncomfortable for the tall house. Very uncomfortable for the tall mouse, thought Alice. Only as it's asleep. Only as it's asleep. I supposed it doesn't mind. The table was a large one, but the three were all crowded together at one corner of it. So no room, no room. They cried out. When they all crowded, they cried out when they saw Alice coming. There's plenty of room. There's plenty of room, said Alice indignantly. And she sat down in a large armchair at one end of the table. At one end of the table. Have some wine, the March Hare said in an encouraging tone. Have some wine. Alice looked all round the table, but there was nothing on it but tea. Alice looked all round the table, but there was nothing. But there was nothing on it but tea. She didn't see any wine. She didn't see anyone, she remarked. There was not any, said the March Hare. There was not any, said the March Hare. Then it wasn't very civil of her to offer it. That it wasn't very civil of her to offer it, said Alice angrily. It wasn't very civil of her to sit down without being invited, said the March Hare. March Hare said that it was not very civil of her to sit down without being invited. She didn't know. She didn't know it. She didn't know it was their table. She didn't know it was their table, said Alice. It was laid for a great many more than the tree. She may stay if she answer his riddle, shouted the Mad Hatter. Why? Why was a raven like a writing desk? So Alice felt dreadfully puzzled. Alice felt dreadfully puzzled. So Alice saw a green caterpillar and dressed in a pink jacket, and they said that Alice ate a piece of the mushroom, and now she grown. So the path leads to the Mad Hatter, and the other way leads to Lord March Hare, said a voice. Alice turned to find smiling Cheshire Cat in a tree. She would see her later at the Queen's Croquet game, he said before disappearing. Okay, children. I hope you understood and learn about Alice in Wonderland. Rest of the stories I will explain in the next video. Thank you, students. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you.